I asked YouTube which bike I should take camping. Sensible people would probably have chosen the BMW, but 75% of you said take the Monkey. So here we are. Right, the first problem I've got is when I bought all my camping gear, it was for the BMW. I didn't even have a Monkey at the time and never thought I would need something that's more lightweight and more compact to pack. So this is my current sleeping bag. It's a Softy Expansion 4 3-season bag, and I have a 3-person Vango Scarfell 300 plus tent. As you can see, the bag is nearly as big as the tent. So one of them is going to have to go. I'm now off to fetch a new sleeping bag, as the one I've got is a 3-season one, as you can see, and it's just going to cause too many issues. It's too big. I'm already struggling with space, so I think a new bag is in order. Something a lot more compact, and as we're in summer, I don't really need a 3-season one at all. So I'm on to Funky Leisure in Ashbourne to pick up a new one. So there we have it. Travel Pack 2, half the size pretty much. So there's 2 sleeping bags side by side. That is obviously a lot smaller, and so will definitely fit in the dry bag now with the tent. So if I was going to go camping with the BMW, this is the gear I'd be taking. This doesn't include any clothes, food or water at the moment. That's just the basics. This is now the kit I'm planning on taking on the Monkey. So you've got the tent, sleeping bag, sleeping mat, a pillow, a camping chair, wash kit, the Temu knockoff jet boil, pea bottle, and some ball in the bag food. Picked up a 40 litre dry bag from Lomo Sports online. It cost me about £17. Came within a couple of days. Really good quality. Comes with a shoulder strap if you need it, carrying handle, and also loops to allow your rock straps to go through. So purposely designed for motorcycles. Right, let's get it all packed up. So, tent. I wasn't sure about taking the camping chair, but you've got to have somewhere to sit, haven't you? So it's a bit wide. It's probably about as wide as the handlebars of the mirrors sticking out. So it's not too bad at all. Right, we're on our way. First things I've noticed as soon as I've set up earlier, I've had to adjust the mirrors because they're pointing in the air. The mirrors are pointing in the air. Suspensions are pretty much maxed out now. I can feel every bump. So yeah, if you're a heavy guy or a girl, I suspect it's probably you have this issue all the time. I've probably got about extra 30 kilos on the bike now. Definitely tell. Just have a quick check. Here we are, Avona Escapes. They've recently had the driveway done. I think it was all gravel before, and I think it's claimed a few people on the hairpins. So just be careful. Here we are. You alright? The Van Gogh Scarfell 300 tent's fairly simple to pitch. Basically, you just peg it down 4 corners first off, just in case you're in high winds, to stop it blowing away. And then you just get the 3 poles, assemble those, insert them through the fabric. Then you've got little eyelets either side. You just engage those poles, and then all you got to do is use the pegs to pull the tent up and peg it down. Although there's a bit of adjustment needed, as you can see. So that's the tent up. It's absolutely red hot in here already. Let's get the sleeping mat in and get the DOS bag out. I'm going to blow the mat up outside rather than having the door open and letting insects in. So the mat I've got is a Kilo Skier one. I got it off Facebook. They sent me the wrong one, and when it arrived, initially I wasn't that impressed with the quality of it either, so I told them I wanted to return it, and they refused. And I pointed out they'd sent me the wrong one because I asked for an extra large one, and they sent me a standard size regular one. So then I had to refund it, and they wanted me to ship it back to America when it actually came from China. And I said, hold on a minute, I'm not paying for shipping, it's your mistake. So they just pretty much wrote it off, because the cost of actually returning it isn't worth the product. So that tells you all you need to know about it. But we'll see what it's like. It might be pretty good. So they say this is a 3-person tent, but no chance. 2, yes, but 3. 3 midgets maybe. So I've got the Timu boil on the go. I've got some Aldi powdered caramel latte coffee. Whether it tastes like coffee or not, we'll find out. Should have been on the BMW, obviously. I bought pretty much everything. Kitchen sink. But I bought filtered coffee, AeroPress, milk. And food-wise, I wanted to be entertaining boiling the bags. I'd be getting the Trangier cooker going and getting steak and eggs on the go, and in the morning probably sausage, bacon and eggs. Yeah, I can confirm Aldi's all calf time froth and creamy caramel latte is vile, but it's warm, it's wet, it'll do. All part of riding a monkey, I suppose. It's got toilets, showers. A drying room and changing room. All nice and clean. Time to get the fire pit lit. So those stupid me, it didn't bring any matches or a lighter. So luckily I've got fire lighters and I've got the gas stove. Right, it's tea time. I've got chicken tikka with rice, ball in the bag. Great. Not ideal, these jet boil type cookers for these, really. It would have been better if I had the Trangier, but then again, if I had the Trangier, I wouldn't be eating ball in the bag. Right, that's my chicken tikka with rice. Should be ready now. And you'll see, it's made a right mess of the pot. Doesn't look particularly appetising, but needs must. Yeah, it's not bad at all, really, I suppose. It's a Wayfarer. So if you're on a small bike and space is at a premium, these ball in the bags are not too bad. The mates come for a bit of food. It's starting to drop quite cold now. The sun went down about half an hour ago. I've only got my shorts and flip-flops and this hoodie. And I also forgot to pack my beanie hat, so I'm hoping it doesn't get too cold in the night. I'm hoping that new sleeping bag works okay. But we'll soon find out. It's a nice little site, this, Avona Escapes near Congleton. Good little setup, really, nice and quiet, apart from the sheep and the peacocks. But yeah, decent toilets and shower facilities. They've got washing facilities as well for your pots and plates. There was some washing up liquid there as well. It's been a pretty good test for the monkey today. I've enjoyed it. I've learned a few things about it. One of them is don't underestimate a monkey. Although that was quite a bit of weight I added to the rack, and I was a bit worried about it falling off. It stayed on. It got here no problem. It didn't really bog down as much as I thought it would do on the uphill sections. So it was fine. Some things I learned about the trip: when you stick your drone in the air and get it to follow you, make sure you press record. Otherwise, it was a complete waste of time. make sure you bring a head torch. It was on my list and I missed it off and I didn't bring it, so I'm going to have to use my phone. Don't scrimp on your coffee. Make sure you bring some decent coffee, because that instant stuff was rank. I've got another cup of it now because that's what I bought to drink. I didn't even bring any beer because there was no space for anything. But yeah, get some decent coffee. The Wayfarer boiler the bags, they're not bad. Wouldn't want them every day, but they'll do for a day or two. I've also realised that peacocks can run really fast. They're very sneaky and they'll pretty much eat anything. The peacock's coming back around again. Must be the final recce before bedtime. If you are going to buy a monkey, or you've got a monkey and you're considering putting the rack on, or because you want to camp out, I would say don't go for the Honda OEM version, because that limits you. You cannot fit an AliExpress side hanger because the way the Honda one's made. Honda also make a side pannier type thing and bag, but you can't fit that either if you've got the OEM rear rack. So if you're wanting a rack and side pannier, don't go for Honda. Go on AliExpress and get one, because you can then have both with no problem at all. Also as well, you can get the front light rack. I don't particularly like the look of it. I don't think I want to put it on the bike, but if you are doing this more often, then I think you'd probably be worth getting one, because you can at least stick your tent or something on the front, even out the weight a bit more, and it gives you a bit more space on the back by having that front rack. So yeah, don't go Honda, go AliExpress all day. That's the last of my wood, so when that dies down, it's time for bed. Made it through to morning. I've got to admit, that was the longest night I've had in a long time. I was awake pretty much for the first 4 or 5 hours, constantly just trying to get into a comfortable position. This keyless gear sleeping pad is awful. It's just too slippery, and it's not very well made, so I would not recommend one of these pads at all. You'd want a seat or something like that. So yeah, that wouldn't have made a difference whether I came on the Monkey or the BMW, because this is the gear I've got. So this needs changing for next time I go camping, because I'm not putting up with a bad night's sleep like that again. Right, breakfast time. Sausage and beans. Yee. You can see that the alpacas are now in the field. So we have sausage and beans this morning. Just used the showers here. Really good. Absolutely red hot. Nice power showers. So that's it. Our little monkey adventure is over. Let's get the tent down and get packed up.